Good morning. I am Stephen Dozer here with Playground for the Prepared, just trying to give you a quick recap of all the major announcements that came down from the Parks and Resorts panel yesterday at D23 in Anaheim. So I think the first one is we have an official name for the Star Wars land. We can stop calling it Star Wars Land. It is officially called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And I really dig that name. I think it really symbolizes where it's going to be. You're going to be near the edge of the galaxy. It'll be awesome. I think it'll be fun. It's setting it apart from the current Star Wars world, so we're not going to Tatooine. We're not going to places we're that familiar with. Though we may see Mos Eisley Cantina because we all know we want to eat there, but it's going to be its own thing, and I really respect that, and I think that'll be awesome. We also found out that France in Epcot will be getting Ratatouille, the coaster. Well, it's not really a coaster; it's more of a dark ride, and it's really popular in France. I haven't ridden it yet. I'm just excited for World Showcase to be getting another ride because it's kind of lacking there. And then something that kind of blew my mind in World Showcase, I kind of thought Circle Vision was dead. I didn't think it was coming back. I didn't think we were getting anything more from it. And all of a sudden, here they come down announcing a new Circle Vision movie. I completely didn't expect that. That's kind of cool. It's coming to China, which I don't know if you've ever seen the Circle Vision movie in China, but it's on my must-skip list for most times I go, because I kind of don't dislike Circle Vision, but I'll be interested to see how they do with the screen, with the seamless screens and digital technology. It'll be kind of cool. Then we're going to hop over to Future World, and in Future World, they announced a new green mission for Mission Space, which, that sounds kind of cool, because it's going to be the whole mission's going to be less intense, so that it no longer feels like you're just riding the ride with everything turned off. So it's a new mission. It's built for younger guests and adults alike. I personally am not a huge fan of Mission Space. This one, you're just going in orbit and you're kind of seeing the world from orbit. Kind of Soarin' 3.0. Be kind of neat. Also, Mission Space is getting a restaurant adjacent to it where you will be in the stars. You'll be at a space station, having your meal, looking out these windows, seeing great space. I think that'll be an awesome addition to the park. But, at the same time, did Epcot really need a new table service restaurant? I'm not 100% convinced of that. Because, they already have all the restaurants in World Showcase. They already have the Living Seas. They already have everything in the Land Pavilion. I'm not convinced they needed another table service restaurant in Epcot, but I'm excited for the opportunity. But is this restaurant wasted in Futureland, and should it be in Star Wars Land? Should it be at Galaxy's Edge? I don't know. I'm just not convinced of its placement. Now, as we continue down the path from Mission Space, we hit Ellen's Energy Adventure, which, that's a dated thing. It's gone. It's gone. It's going bye-byes. We're not going to see it anymore. We're sorry, Ellen. We love your show. Bill Nye, goodbye. We'll see you later. We have the Guardians of the Galaxy taking you over in a new e-ticket attraction, which, that's what the park needs. They need another e-ticket attraction so they can stop this ridiculous fast pass limiting they got going on there where you can choose one of these great attractions and then no other attractions you want to ride. Because I really don't need a fast pass for Figment. I love Figment, one of my favorite rides. I don't need a fast pass for Figment. So I'm really excited to see that coming in. And then it's Guardians of the Galaxy. It's themed to Epcot. I'm thinking they might even theme it to Energy, because that would be really cool if they can work the energy into it and keep that initial brainchild of Walt going there. But I think they are kind of theming it to Epcot with a photo of Peter Quill as little Star-Lord at Epcot as a kid, so that's kind of cool. Then, coming to the resorts in Florida. So, they announced a new DVC resort, which kind of blew my mind. There were rumors that Caribbean Beach was going to get a DVC expansion, but no, it's a whole new resort. It's called Disney's Riviera. Not a lot of details were released. But hey, if you're DVC, this is a great opportunity, a new hotel to buy in. I just hope it doesn't become another consolation prize at DVC like Saratoga Springs is. Nobody wants to go there. I don't know what they were thinking. When I go to Florida, the first thing I think of is upstate New York. And then But that's hardly the greatest news out of the resorts. The next greatest news is the fact that it's also going to get the gondola. Disney is getting a gondola to connect Epcot to Hollywood Studios and to all the resorts in between and Caribbean Beach and Disney's Riviera. So that'll be awesome because those needed additional service. Those boats are stinkers. I've done the test. You can walk from Epcot to Hollywood Studios faster than that boat can drive you there. So this is a great addition to the transportation system at Disney, and I can't wait to see it in action. Though high gondolas, Florida winds, we'll see how that goes. But then the greatest announcement coming out of the Parks and Resorts panel is, well, it's not the greatest announcement, but it's a Star Wars hotel! How cool is that? Every window looking out great vistas of space, completely immersive. You'll dress like Star Wars, you'll act like Star Wars, you'll eat Star Wars. It'll be a great thing for every Star Wars man, woman, and child, which is just about everyone. Like, this hotel, I think, is going to do gangbusters. It's going to sell out fast. It's going to be hard to get a room in, but it's going to be epic. And then, before I forget, I had one other attraction to tell you about, and we believe it's going to replace the Great Movie Ride in Disney's Hollywood Studios, and that is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It is Mickey's first full attraction, the first time you can enter his world, and they are claiming it's going to be shown in 2.5D, which means it'll look 3D, but you ain't going to need any glasses, so that'll be a nice addition to the park, and it should be fun. It sounds like it's going to be a little thrilling, but not so thrilling that your little ones can't ride. It sounds like it's going to be something the whole family can ride and enjoy. I don't know if it's going to be an E or D ticket. I'm hoping an E ticket because it's replacing, in my mind, an E ticket, but it's really a D. But that'll be a great addition to the Hollywood Studios park, along with Toy Story Land opening up a year earlier than expected. That is awesome. And that's where I'm going to wrap it up here today, because there's so much I still got to digest, I got to watch, I got to read, I got to learn. So much going on coming out of D23 this year. This might be the biggest D23 for the Orlando parks that has ever happened. It seems like most of them have been centered in Anaheim. This one is completely, well, not completely, but mostly Orlando-centered, and as my favorite set of parks, that was awesome. And one other tidbit, since it's Florida related, we knew Disney Cruise Line was getting 2 new ships. We knew they were getting 2 new ships, bringing their ship total up to 6. Well, they just announced they're building a 3rd ship, bringing the ship total up to 7 by 2023. Disney Cruise Line is truly becoming a fleet of its own. Until next time, I'm Dozer, coming to you live from the Playground for the Prepared. I hope you have a great day. Stay magical.